Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video I'm going to be reacting to the world's worst roommates. That is unfortunate because you don't know someone is a bad roommate until you live with them. And it's unfortunate to the person that is suffering because surprise, you have a bad roommate. But anyway, let's get into the video, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
These were some of the world's worst roommates. This 2023 video showed a man in Lake Forest, California going nuts with a pickaxe.
What is he trying to hit? Wait, what? What is he doing? How is there a hole and he keeps swinging but the hole stays the same size?
Going nuts with a pickaxe. The terror began after his car crashed into this house. The suspect, Tyler Graves, climbed out and went to the house where he rented a room. He tried using the keypad to get inside, but it didn't work. So he body slammed the door until it opened. Then he began wildly swinging the pickaxe. Finally, his roommate's door opened. The roommate spoke to Inside Edition.
We kind of tussled around for a little bit.
What's wrong, dude? What's wrong? Talk to me.
I was just trying to keep him calm and just end the aggression.
What?
You know, so when I felt like that was working, I got up off of him and I grabbed the axe, and as soon as I did that, I just bolted as fast as I could away from him.
The cops eventually came to his rescue.
It's not me, it wasn't me.
He grabbed the axe and his roommate ran for cover. The deputies yelled for him to put down the axe and then fired.
It was a 12 gauge.
Hello, can they explain why he's acting like this? Can they ask, how come every time I watch these videos, Inside Edition, they never explain the backstory? Like, why is he acting like this? Is he drunk? Is he on something else? Like, first of all, you didn't explain how his car ended up like that. They're just like, oh, he parked his car outside and then he broke down the door. Okay, where'd he come from? And why is he trying to break in this house? I thought he rented a room here. Like, where's his key? What's going on?
Less lethal shotgun, which deploys a beanbag, as well as a taser was also used.
After the incident, the suspect was charged with assault with a deadly weapon, exhibiting a deadly weapon, and resisting, obstructing, and delaying a peace officer.
Is he trying to break open the the lock? Is that why he's swinging in the corner of the door? And also, if there's already kind of a dent in the middle of the door, why not just hammer through the dent to make a bigger hole and then reach your arm in and then unlock the door? But that's just me with common sense, but I guess not everyone has that. Common sense is not common.
Still open.
She's being called the roommate.
Okay, but how are they not going to explain how and why all this happened? They just explain things that we could see in the video. I want to know why. What was going on in his head?
College freshman who hated her roommate so much, she allegedly did some diabolical things to get her roommate to move out.
In 2017,
why is she talking like that?
Chanel Rowe said living with her roommate made her sick.
This is beyond ridiculous.
Rowe moved into her dorm at the University of Hartford in Connecticut. She and roommate Brianna Brochu did not get along.
I felt like I was unwanted. While I've been here, I've been getting sick.
Chanel had enough and moved out. That's when Brianna posted this shocking admission on Instagram. After 1.5 months of spitting in her coconut oil, putting her toothbrush in places where the sun doesn't shine, and so much more, I can finally say goodbye, Jamaican Barbie. Okay, so there's some racist undertone in here, and also calling someone Barbie, I guess that's kind of a compliment, because usually Barbie is associated with being like beautiful and perfect or whatever. But yeah, I think she was jealous of her roommate, and for some reason she's crazy and did all these things to her. That's why she kept getting sick. But yeah, she only did this because she was jealous and racist, mix of both. Brianna's antics may have given her roommate a bacterial infection in her throat. The University of Hartford expelled Brianna, and she was arrested on breach of peace and criminal mischief.
Brianna, do you have anything to say?
Brianna Brochu later went to court for her crimes.
Nasty! Nasty!
The case was racially tinged.
No justice, no peace.
The local NAACP says Brianna should be charged with the hate crime. Her lawyer, Tom Stevens, disagreed.
There was nothing racial that motivated this. This was
Okay.
two students who were placed together randomly who didn't like each other.
Brochu was later.
Who didn't like each other? The girl that got sick, she didn't like the other roommate because she was crazy. I'm pretty sure she had no problem with her when they first moved in. So, dang, this guy needs to be fired too. He needs to be evaluated.
Later sentenced to accelerated probation.
Wow.
In 2020, Heidi Russell lived in a tiny New York City apartment with an alleged squatter.
It's been over 14 months of pure hell, basically.
The space was just 650 square feet.
Hi, this is Ann with Inside Edition. We'd just like to speak to you if you're here, if you're home.
Maybe you need the guy from the first story to break down this door.
Can we come in? Hello?
Heidi Russell told Ann Mercogliano the woman moved in a year before and was supposed to pay $2,000 a month for rent, but hadn't paid a dime.
Why can't you evict her?
Well, even though she's a squatter, the city says that she has these rights.
That's true.
What? That's dumb. Bring the X-Man and break that door open and
The pandemic
kick her
has
out.
put evictions on hold in New York City. Heidi said
That's
she
dumb.
took the woman to court, but the judge
She can live there and not pay rent. Okay, that's dumb.
ruled that the alleged squatter would be allowed access to the apartment for the foreseeable future.
Heidi
That
says
is
the
dumb.
alleged squatter sprayed COVID-19 disinfectant everywhere.
There was 3 instances where she actually raised the bottle and sprayed like the back of my neck.
This was a photo taken before the alleged squatter moved in. This was after.
Nasty
Heidi says
people.
she had to brush her teeth in the building's laundry room because her roommate took over the bathroom.
How has your life been turned upside down by this?
Oh,
Why does this lady not move out? Like, wouldn't that be the more, like, the faster thing to do? And then let this squatter live by themselves, and then the city can deal with her. Like, that's dumb. Like, you can't evict someone, but they're allowed to stay there and not pay rent. Who is the landlord?
it's just unconscionable.
Or is she the landlord?
It's unimaginable.
In 2016,
That's dumb.
Danielle Jones was allegedly attacked by a roommate she found on Craigslist. The incident left her in a coma.
Dang.
The 23-year-old Florida woman was alleged.
I'm still surprised people try to find people on Craigslist. Because I only hear bad things about Craigslist, so why would you, like, try to find someone on Craigslist? Do you not hear the stories? That's kind of
stabbed
crazy.
and beaten by Byron Mitchell. Mitchell was staying at the apartment for less than a week when cops say he attacked her on her birthday. Her eyes hemorrhaged because she was strangled so badly.
I would
She
never,
also had to
I don't
have a
trust people in general,
tracheotomy.
so.
Mitchell reportedly called 911 claiming that Danielle attacked him, and he acted in self-defense.
She attacked
35-year-old
you on her
was
birthday?
arrested and charged with attempted murder. He was later sentenced to life in prison.
Good.
A few weeks later, Danielle woke up after being in a coma for 24 days. She was able to open her eyes, smile, and talk.
Dang, and
You want chocolate milk?
he better pay for her hospital bills.
Okay, mamita, we'll get you chocolate milk.
She was also able to sit up and give a thumbs up. After the incident, she underwent physical therapy and neural rehabilitation to regain memory of that night. This roommate
Oh, sad note, I'm not victim blaming. I'm just talking about in general, like, people trusting random people on Craigslist, because I hear a lot of crazy things about that, but also just trusting people in general. I do not trust people
from June of
at all.
2024. Marissa Simonetti tried to drive out her roommate by releasing a tarantula.
Mm-mm.
tarantula is down there that I just bought.
She also banged pots and pans together. Downstairs, the targeted roommate called 911.
The blasting has been acting very erratic.
As loud music played, items were tossed down the stairs.
What's wrong with people?
The situation spiraled 100%.
Simonetti told Jim Murray this was a last-ditch attempt at getting her roommate to leave.
The
People
tape
are
looks
really weird.
crazy.
Like, I don't understand.
You're smashing pots and pans and throw a tarantula.
What is going
toward
on
her room.
or not going on
I
in your
thought
head?
she needs to think that I'm crazy, so she gets out of the house. And I was like, I'm going to put on a good show. And I sure did.
You wanted her to think you were crazy.
Yes, it's from the Home Alone movie. We've all seen Home Alone. I was inspired by Kevin McAllister.
Wait.
Simonetti was a single mother who was running for public office as county commissioner in Edina, Minnesota.
You're running for an office as a lawmaker, and it doesn't sound like you're obeying the law.
You know, I can appreciate that perspective. I'm sorry.
Wait, so this is the lady that was being crazy? Wait, why are you interviewing her and not the person she was acting crazy towards? Wait, so this lady, she gets airtime, but no jail time?
I did it. I'm sorry it escalated.
His face is
I
like
was scared and I had no one there for me and I didn't know what to do.
She was charged with misdemeanor assault and the roommate eventually moved out. After the...
So that's her. And look at his face.
Like you're obeying the law.
You know,
He's
I can
like,
appreciate that perspective. I'm sorry I did it. I'm
He's like,
sorry it escalated.
Judge-
I was scared and
if Side Eye was a person that...
I had no one there for me and I didn't know what to
That's
do.
him.
She was charged with misdemeanor assault and the roommate eventually moved out. After the ordeal, the spider was never found.
I've been scared to go down in the basement.
You're the one who threw the tarantula.
In 2008, Jodi Arias stabbed her ex-boyfriend, Travis Alexander, 27 times and then shot him in a bloody rampage. In 2018, on the 10th anniversary of the murder, her former cellmate spoke out, detailing Jodi's life behind bars.
She's a sociopath.
Tracy Brown was Jodi's cellmate for 5 months. She had permanent reminders of the killer. 6 tattoos personally inked by Jodi. One was Jodi's name.
How does that make you feel to have her name on your ankle?
That was...
Why would you let her... Wait, what? She tattooed you? Did you not hear how she went to jail?
the biggest mistake I ever made. This is crushed up lead.
Tracy said Jodi used lead from a pencil, mascara, and a makeshift needle to tattoo other inmates and make extra money. She also sold her original artwork.
She's so talented.
Tracy said Jodi flirted with correctional officers, which is how she was able to keep all of the prohibited equipment she needed for her tattoos.
There were a couple officers, she would flirt with and fly her hair with, and they would find the tattoo equipment, things you can get in trouble for. Leave it alone.
Jim Murray has more.
Tracy Brown says while she and Jodi Arias were cellmates here at the Estrella Jail in Phoenix, Arizona, Jodi Arias actually confessed to murder, but claimed her ex-boyfriend was not the intended target.
She went there hoping to find this other woman and kill her because she took her place.
Before his murder, Travis Alexander had been dating Lisa Daydone while continuing to secretly have sex with Arias. Tracy says Arias confessed during a quiet moment in their cell.
I'm just watching her, and she kind of goes down to her knees on the floor. And I was looking at her, I said, "What are you talking about?" And she started crying, just a couple tears coming out of her eyes. And then it was done.
Tracy says Jodi also admitted to stalking her ex-boyfriend in his backyard.
She said she would lie awake in bushes and watch him. And if she was ever caught, she would tell him she was there to get her Social Security card.
The friendship between the two continued for a time, even after Tracy's release. This is one of the many letters Arias wrote to her.
Dang, she has nice
Tracy,
handwriting.
how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height of my soul can reach.
The defendant shall be incarcerated in the Department of Corrections for the rest of her natural life.
But after she was given a life sentence in 2015, Arias was transferred to state prison and abruptly cut off all communication.
You think all this lies?
Garbage. She will use you to get what she wants, and when she's done with you, she will throw you away.
For Inside Edition...
Yeah, I'm so confused why, like if someone was cheating on you and then you decide to, or you plan to like kill them, or in this case, she wanted to kill the other woman, but she ended up killing her ex. But like, I know it might hurt emotionally, but why not just find someone else that'll treat you better? Like, why do you have to go down the murder route? But anyway, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.